Hey Aquarius, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be our daily reading for Sunday, January 31st. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius. The heart of your reading, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. It's an uncertainty, feeling like you're not seeing all of the information, and therefore your ability to manifest the outcome that you want is hindered. What is blocking the Queen of Swords' ability to see clearly? She's seeing, she's just not understanding. What is blocking the Queen of Swords' ability to understand? She's disconnected from the situation, or someone is. Four of Swords. The blockage is a disconnect. Okay. If you're trying to read someone's energy, they are blocking you. They have disconnected from you. There is the possibility that this disconnection is coming from within you, and you're still trying to manifest something through whatever means you typically use. You may not realize that you're actually disconnected, you're disengaged from it mentally. You've checked out. You might be on autopilot, going through the motions. Eight of Pentacles, you're focused on your work. You're focused on the day-to-day practical aspect of doing the work that's in front of you. Show me what led up to this in the recent past. Ace of Pentacles reversed, Ten of Swords reversed. You may have changed your mind about how you feel about an opportunity. Tell me more about this. No. Ten of Pentacles reversed, Eight of Wands. I think you feel like things got off to a really fast start. Because we have an opportunity and the desired result, what you want the seed to grow into, lots of momentum. Both of these things are reversed, saying it's hindered somehow. And then we have the fact that you have released an old thought pattern. I feel like there was a separation between, in your mind, the starting point and the end point. Obviously there's a separation, but it's like connecting the dots of how you get there. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. You are disconnected from the act of manifesting because you are not able to cognitively make sense of how you can take a seed and just put in work and it will grow to your abundance. You're like, that doesn't make any sense. That's not logical. This whole idea of manifestation, what's the mechanics behind it? How does it work? How does this whole process work? Despite the fact that you see forward momentum, you still don't quite trust that it's leading to the life that you want. You're working on releasing that way of thinking, though. It's not quite released yet because I see it showing up here. You're still trying to peek behind the curtain to see how the machine works. You're not taking it on faith. You're looking for proof. Let's see the energy of the environment. Ten of Wands, King of Swords. What Spirit wants you to realize is that the need to understand and control through your intellect is burdening you in this context. It's only a limitation. You're limiting yourself with this burden of needing to understand it. Tell an Aquarius to not try to understand something. Sorry, Aquarius, this is what they're giving me. If you're just tuning in for the first time, I'm an Aquarius too. I feel like I always have... I'm a little snarky with my Aquarians, so I always want to make sure you're aware I'm in the same boat here, so I'm kind of telling myself at the same time. In the near future, we have the Page of Wands. This is faith. This is humility, acting in humility. It's inspiration, it's trust, it's saying, all right, I'm engaged on a soul level. I believe in this. I don't have to understand it all. I don't have to be the king in order to take action here. I can be the page and have faith and trust in, well, whatever terminology you want to use. In manifestation, let's use that. Not only are you going to engage on a soul level, you're also going to engage on an emotional level. You'll be firing on all cylinders here. You're going to release the need to have clear understanding solely on an intellectual level. That's the cause of your disconnect. The swords, the need to know. I don't see all the way through to the deepest core truth of this, so it's inhibiting my ability to connect with the process of manifestation. And the process of manifestation from the 3D perspective cannot be fully understood or grasped. We are not higher dimensional beings in these 3D bodies. So it's like, well, there is a grand mechanism out there that's the way that things work, but how can you explain the unexplainable? Well, I know some people have higher dimensional experiences through meditation, through psychedelic trips. I don't advocate for that, but there are people who have talked about it, who have gone on record and done interviews about their experiences. That might be of interest to some of you. About the process of manifestation and what exists between our realm of understanding and what's out there that's more, that's greater than this mortal existence. Okay, enough of my diatribe. Not only will you be humbling yourself with the need to understand all the nitty-gritty details and taking action from a soul perspective, you'll also engage on an emotional level. You will be granted, part of this also, a new opportunity to engage emotionally, which actually they're telling me is going to be something totally new. Okay. It's meant to come as a surprise, but it is, it's awaiting you on the other side of this threshold. you wrap up this old cycle and you begin the new one, there's an opportunity to emotionally engage waiting for you on the other side. Show me hopes and fears. What is Aquarius hopeful for? What are we concerned about? Ace of Wands reversed, Eight of Cups reversed, Ace of Swords reversed. I love when Spirit comes through and underscores what I'm saying. Can I let go of my need to understand? Can I take it on faith? Can I walk away and of my established way of approaching things and actually go and pursue my future? Do I have a handle on this spiritually and intellectually? And if I don't, can I release the need to have a handle on that in order to go on my journey? It's also saying, will I seize these opportunities? The aces always represent opportunities from Spirit. And, not to leave this unmentioned, the aces are also represented in the magician imagery. The magician has all four aces at their disposal, and in the reverse, it's been telling me that you are stressing the swords. To the detriment of the other suits that are in your toolkit. Can I take hold of my inspiration? Can I make use of my soul connection? And will I walk away? Will I leave the past behind? Will I leave what no longer serves me, and will I take on a new future? Will I release the part that's challenging? Will I overcome the challenges and then leave them behind in the past, moving on toward calmer waters? There's this hope that you'll be able to walk away from something. I'm getting that as walking away from the mindset of needing to understand the nitty-gritty. It could represent something else that you need to walk away from. Show me advice for Aquarius. How can Aquarius make use of these energies for their highest and best good? Once more, and I'll take the top card. Seven of Swords. You don't need to tell everyone your plans. Part of this whole issue might not be solely your desire to understand for your own self. It might be your desire to be understood. Oh, they're also giving me, okay, yes. This one makes a lot of sense, so I'll go with the track that makes the most sense to me. But please take it as it resonates. With these other possibilities that I've mentioned, might be your story more relevant to you. Aquarians, in my experience, being an Aquarian myself, knowing some Aquarians, have a deep need to understand others, to understand their motivations, to understand why they do things, to be the Queen of Swords, who can always see through to the deeper truth. Why are people really doing things? Even when they don't know themselves, Aquarians know. When you feel like you don't know, you feel disempowered to make things happen because you've got one arm tied behind your back, your typical ability to see beneath the surface. Okay, so I say all of that as a preface to explain what I'm seeing here in this advice. Respect the privacy of others. Respect that other people have secrets that aren't meant to be known and understood by you. Your desire to understand doesn't preclude their right to be not understood. Not everyone wants to be an open book. Not everyone wants you to live inside of their head. So if that's relevant to you, if that's resonating, then there's a seed of truth there for you to consider a different way to approach people, to allow them to have secrets. It is healthy for people to have secrets. You don't have to know backwards and forwards, inside and out, every single detail about someone in order to have an effect on them, in order to have a positive interaction with them, and vice versa. So, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this helped. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you back tomorrow. Bye.